Oh, snap! What
What
up?
up? What up? Sound.
What's going on?
Living the dream.
Mhm, mhm.
How are you?
Same.
This is the most exciting opening
Pretty
to a
good,
podcast ever, Oh
Well, it
no, I
always
think
is, you know?
there's a delay between you and I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened with, Matt and I the other night as well, so we'll just have to roll with it,
Fix
I
your
guess.
internet. You gotta fix your internet.
I guess, I mean, it works fine all day when I'm doing work and such.
If
So,
it's so but are you delayed at work and they just not telling you?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm delayed at work, that's for sure, but that's a different delay.
Delay. Well, that's not here. That's obvious if we haven't seen that yet. Because we had to open that, and that's no fun. Nobody likes an opening from us. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. Somebody likes the opening from Steph, but I can't say their name out loud. So
Yeah, it's we're not gonna because I think I've already said it twice, and if we say it a third time, they'll show up. So,
what is this, Candyman? What are we doing?
uh, Beetlejuice.
Same thing. I think it's the same idea, isn't it? Say Candyman 3 times fast, or something in the mirror, or something.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I mean,
That's not one that
black
I've seen, but
villain, black horror candy guy to a white comical Broadway musical star now. I don't know.
Hmm.
Do you know they made a Broadway musical of it?
Of Candyman.
No, I don't think they did that one of that, but of Beetlejuice.
Oh, of Beetlejuice. No, I didn't know that. I've only seen that movie like a handful of times, which is crazy because most people have seen it like 1,000. So, I'm not like a diehard fan. But probably the Broadway musical is probably pretty entertaining.
Yeah, they bring all the super tropes to it.
Yeah.
Um, I've never seen it obviously live. I've only seen pieces here and there from
Mhm.
the internets. I don't know if you're gonna be able
The
to hear it. But let's
internet.
see. Let's see if we can, see some of it, shall we? Uh oh.
Yeah, I
Uh
would love that.
oh. Okay, I don't care. Why aren't you
So this
letting
is
me
my
do
cat
this,
door, man.
Google Chrome? Yes, that is a cat. That is definitely a cat.
Yeah, it's just
So here
one.
we go.
He's making my arm fall asleep, but he is
Uh,
very asleep. Ooh.
Let me know if you can hear it.
Yep.
Cool, cool. We'll have to skip some things because we got flagged last week. I don't want to get flagged again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you got the classic tropes from all the movies.
Yeah. Nice.
This is
I
for
would
the
totally go
toadies.
see this.
Crap! I'm on live TV! Hey folks, I'm at the Tonys, hanging with my Broadway homies. Hold on to your Patty LaPonies. Let's start! Mom, it's the whole being dead thing. You're doomed.
And if you can't hear this on the recorded version, I apologize for the dead silence. But it's,
Yeah.
but there we go.
Hey, dude.
It's the whole dead thing.
Can get a person can show you sing like this 8 shows, so don't be freaked. Stay in your seats. And yeah, I sing like this 8 shows a week. So
Yeah, that would be tough.
That would be tough,
Show.
yeah.
I think the song's called "The Whole Being Dead Thing."
Adam Driver, you killed Han Solo. Not cool, bro. The whole being dead thing. Most careers go
Yeah, so it goes like that for a bit. Brings in the snake.
That's awesome. I would totally go see that.
Yeah, so it's got all the tropes. I think it won. I don't know. Tonys are weird, but yeah, that's
The Tonys are for sure weird. I like it. I like it.
The musical.
I'm glad we got here with this conversation.
Did we?
Somehow?
Did we? Are you? Are you? I don't know. Maybe Sweetie's come to a Broadway podcast. I don't have enough energy for that. Let's just be real. I wouldn't have enough energy for that.
True. Me neither. And I don't think anyone wants to hear us sing. So.
Wow. Don't say never. Or I guess you never did. So, moving on. I guess we get to our, our regular scheduled programming. Lots going on in the worlds and the medias today. Well, not really. Actually, there's not a lot going on. I mean, you can always find news, but we'll slide to the gaming news. Little gaming news.
Yeah, right over there, bud.
Yeah, so really the big gaming news that I saw came out this week was they announced Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, if you don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, then that's not going to care, but you're not going to give a shit about it. But they announced Kingdom Hearts 4 and Kingdom Hearts 3, I think. Like literally just came out like a year or two ago. Maybe 2 years ago now. I don't know. It's been a while. I never played any of them, but and if you don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, it's like a role-playing game where you play this character and you deal with a lot of like Disney characters. At least for the most part. I don't actually know the whole story. I am very uneducated about this. If somebody else wants to talk about it, that'd be great.
I don't know.
But yeah.
If Matt was here, I'm sure he'd be able to help us out, but I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah. So like you deal with like all these super like relatable characters from like Goofy to Donald Duck to not Donald Duck. Is Donald Duck Disney? Yeah, Donald Duck's Disney and Daffy is the Looney Tunes character, right? That makes sense. There's so many ducks. I don't know. So many ducks.
So many ducking ducks,
But anyways, in this Kingdom Hearts 4, it's taking more place in a more realistic world instead of this fantasy world that they're doing in it. So the main and they remade the characters look cool, I guess, more realistic. That's not true. They just made them different. They look different from the original one. So when everyone saw the trailer, everyone's like, "Is that person? Are we sure?" And then the girl shows up and like, "Is it that person? We're not too sure." And then eventually he starts using the same powers and everything. And then the logo shows up. And then everyone's like, "Oh, snap. Oh, shit. That's crazy." And that's my reaction to somebody else's reaction to somebody else's reaction.
I enjoyed that greatly.
So enjoy that as it is. So yeah, if you're into Kingdom Hearts, let us know if you're into that. And are you going to get it? Or you care about it? Do you even need another one? Did they end Kingdom Hearts 3 properly? You let us know, because I don't know.
Yes,
I keep wanting to play it, but it's a lot of work. And there's like 3 of them, and then you have to get the Switch. They're probably on PlayStation. In fact, I know they're on PlayStation, but that's still a lot of work.
Don't you have a Switch?
Yeah, but small controllers, fat hands, doesn't always work out. That's why I hate playing Mario Kart. It's fucking annoying. My hands get all like clamped up, and
I don't know. I don't have that. I don't have that experience with it, so I don't know how that feels. But I mean, I imagine it sucks a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's probably a solution.
And then that's all you guys play. I don't know how you guys all just play this game consistently over and over again. It's a racing game. You just over and over and over. So I don't play it at all.
Yeah, but new tracks now.
There's 3, 4, maybe 3. I don't know. 2?
8.
There's
8.
I don't know. I paid for them. I've never played them. So nobody ever wants to play with me. So there's that.
Well, we could play
Um,
after the podcast tonight if you want.
yeah, I could. There's Survivor though, so I could do both.
Let's
Anyways,
try it.
but back to Mario Kart. Yeah, I still haven't played any of them. No. The one time everyone else did,
Honestly,
I
they're
was
pretty
busy.
fun. Like, yeah, I'm pretty excited about them. I've played through the 8 that were released a few times. I'm very disappointed that the next 8, I think Matt was saying, won't be released for like 3 months or something. Like they're releasing them
More than
every
likely. So
few
when they
months,
released,
which is
so when they released Mario Party, no, Mario Golf, every 3 months or so they
Mhm.
released something new, right? And they didn't announce it; they just released it. And I think they'll do the same thing here too. They won't tell us when they release the new court; they'll just be there, which
Yeah.
fine, I guess. It makes you want to have to go play the games, I guess. Play the game
Yeah,
to
that's
find
true.
out.
And yeah, at least turn it on. But I
Yeah.
guess like it's just annoying because everyone was so excited about these new courses because we've been playing the same ones for so long, and then they just go and only release 8. That being said, the 8 that they've released are pretty fun. They're doing some, fun things where they like the one course you change directions and then you're like going against all the people that are behind you for a little bit. Um, but for you, like once you get past a certain point, that's still the right direction. It just seems like it's the wrong direction. It's very kind of trippy. And there's like this one of them anyway has like 15 different ways you can take around the course. So it's kind of fun to try to I haven't done it yet, but I want to do like time trials and just see if I can figure out the fastest route. But who's got time for that, you know?
Well, you
So
do if
yeah,
you get to
so
play the
I'm
game.
overall pleased. Yes, this is true.
Yeah. So
But I'm overall pleased with what the ones that released. So I'm excited for the next batch. Hopefully it comes out soon.
yeah, we'll see. I'm sure it'll be out by like June when no
Hopefully.
one's playing video games except
Yeah.
for me. Um, yeah. There's nothing else going on. The video game world. There's small things here and there, but do we really care about them? Probably. Let's look it up. Um, yeah, Halo. There's that big Halo Infinite announcement where um there'll be new season 2 for it. I don't really know what that means. Obviously I know what it means. But it's basically new maps, modes, and that should be starting next month sometime. So yeah, so those online players of Halo Infinite, get ready for that. Um some fresh new content for those Xbox players because like you guys are so cool.
You
That was
love
sarcasm.
them.
Um I only hate on them because I can. Nobody else is stopping me, so when you get to stop me, you can stop me. If you get
This
offended,
is true.
okay, well, you get offended. Yeah, so that'll be fun. That should be out. I don't think they give it an exact date. Oh, they did May 3rd. Look at that, May 3rd. I always think the camera's
That's not
over
that
on the
far
other
away.
side, and I always look the other way. So, no, not very far. Um, what else we got in gaming news? There, Steph. Anything you know
Oh,
about?
I have nothing for you. Sorry. I
Wow.
suck. Mhm.
Wow. It's like Matt really carries this podcast right now. Mostly just because it'll take me about half an hour to get really woken up for this podcast and get really into things. So all our listeners know this by now that it takes me forever to get into. That's why I let Matt lead it. Uh, Energy is not my strong suit.
It's okay, Alex. Nobody cares. I would talk more, but I just don't have anything. I didn't know till not that long ago that I was going to be on the podcast tonight, so I didn't really have too much time to think about things.
It's fair.
Sorry.
I was playing video games, if I could say it right. I was playing video games, so
Vidya.
I was playing trying to beat Ghosts of Horizon because I don't get time to play, so it's in Ghost of Horizon. That doesn't make any sense. Ghost of Tsushima, so I can play Horizon Forbidden West, which is still in its packaging, which I have not opened yet. Sad days. Sad days, you know?
Sad days.
Big thing on for Sony and Nintendo, kind of. They're gonna renew. They're gonna start looking at how their subscription stuff renewals. So like because there was like a big investigation of how like they were just renewing it without telling anyone. Because they would tell you when you paid, right? And it'd be like, hey, your renewal is this date, but then it wouldn't tell you when it's coming, when like the day before or whatever, like some places do, and then just charge you.
Right.
Specifically ones that haven't been played in a long time. So what they're planning on doing, after if I'm reading it right, is that the Nintendo will no longer have the automatic renewal set as a default option. So when you sign up, you have to pick that, hey, automatically renew right away. Which makes sense. Most things kind of do that now, but they kind of make you pick like a 3-tier term, unless it's like a service where you're paying monthly. You know what I mean? Like a streaming service like Netflix or whatnot. Like Microsoft made the same kind of changes back into Gold earlier this year. But it's going to be a little different for PlayStation because they're I don't know if you were aware of it, but I know most of our listeners is that PlayStation's revamping their like online services anyways at the end of the month, end of June. Switch will have a new tiered pricing anyways. So I think that they'll obviously come up with an idea similar to Nintendo where it won't be the default option anymore. You just have to make sure you're paying attention when you're signing up. So yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm sure people can get like kind of pretty screwed over with that kind of stuff. I know that my automatic renewal for Amazon Prime screwed me over at one point because I didn't want it. I was just doing I think I was doing the free month or whatever, and then it just automatically charged my card, which is a little bit different because I think you agree to that. And so it was mostly just my bad, but I totally forgot. They didn't email me in advance saying like, "Hey, it's going to be charging your card soon," or whatever. So that kind of sucked.
Yeah,
they returned it. They refunded me really easily.
Sony's doing that to now for people who don't play as often anymore or canceled or inactive accounts. What was happening was that like every year they'd increase the price, but didn't tell anybody as well. So they didn't not tell anybody, but if you're not paying attention to that, they didn't send an email blast out or anything. They just they tell it on their socials or whatever, right? And then you would just update it and be like, oh, there's this money coming out. So Sony's doing better apparently about it as well. So, good for them, still stealing people's money, but they're doing something about it. That's all the gaming news I got.
Nice.
We're going to move on to, some TV. How about the TV stuff?
Ooh.
Everyone was a little bit TV.
It's a little bit more my jam.
Jams, jellies, sorbets. I don't know how those are all connected, but they are. We got a Stranger Things season 4 trailer the other day. Clearly, you've never seen the show.
I have watched 2 episodes, I think, the very first 2 of season 1, and I just couldn't get into it. But everyone keeps telling me that I just have to give it more of a chance, which is what everyone said about Ozark too, and now I'm very hooked on Ozark. So maybe I'll give Stranger Things another try.
Yeah, you should definitely try. Yeah, it's an investment for sure, but it gets, I'll give it to it. There is some good parts of it, but there's also some really stupid parts about it. But I'm also very that person's gonna find all the stupid stuff right away. So,
Mhm.
because I'm looking for it. Do better, TV. Um,
Do better.
yeah. So the trailer looks interesting. We see some new powers, some fan favorite characters, a new villain. So this is the second last season. I think they're doing this season and then doing one more, and then it'll be it. That'll be it. It'll be over forever. Probably, I won't say ever because the way TV is doing these days, you never say never. If the
Yeah,
money's
right?
there, go for it. I guess.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
not?
why not? Yeah, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people have seemed very excited about this new trailer, so I'm happy for those people. Um,
Mm.
and I will let you know if I end up starting to watch it. I probably won't anytime soon, but you never know. I've been really
You
hooked
never know.
once again on like terrible reality TV, going back and watching old seasons of Below Deck and stuff. So, it's taken up most of my time. It's awesome.
Such a sad point. We're just gonna know you said that, and we're just gonna move on because
You
we
don't
don't
want to
need to
talk about
talk
Below
about.
Deck, Alex?
No, unless there's people dying, it's not important. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's people dying. That's real.
Hey,
Um,
just not in that show, I don't think.
it's true. It's true. What else we got? We got. I don't know if you ever watched the National Treasure movies.
Nope.
With Nicolas Cage. They're fun. They're little.
Sure didn't.
They're like childish Indiana Jones stuff. It's pretty crazy. Treasure hunting and stuff. It's fun. It's fun stuff. Anyways, they're making a TV show out
Nice.
of it. And Justin Bartha, who played a character in the TV show, the sidekick, he will be returning for the Disney Plus series. So that's fun. One more step to seeing Nick Cage in a TV show.
Yay.
What do we got? What else we got? Yeah, that's really all I got, man.
Well, as we both just quoted Letterkenny when we were saying the other day, just there, I remembered, and I'm sure, I don't know if you've talked about it on the podcast yet or not, but it was reminded that the Shorzy show is coming out this year sometime. They just say 2022. I haven't seen any official release dates or anything, but I am very excited about that.
Yeah, I don't know. He's fun
hilarious.
side character. I just don't understand why you need to give him his whole show. But I get it. There's enough, hockey losers out there. I don't say losers. I shouldn't say that.
I love Shorzy. Like, he's one of my favorite characters, so I'm excited to see where they take it. They're taking it to Sudbury, Ontario, so that's pretty funny also. I just think it's going to be funny, and the like teaser trailer was just a bunch of super jacked dudes, so that's fun. It's fun for people. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
guess
that's
if
my
you're into
TV
that,
news.
yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
exciting.
It's true too, if that's what you want. Yeah. Biggest thing on TV right now is Moon Knight. Well, I mean,
Oh, yes.
for us fans of the superhero genre, it's the biggest thing on TV right now, I guess. And you're not
Yeah.
watching it, are you?
Nope. Have not started yet. I wanted to wait until
Yeah.
there were like a few episodes out, which is probably now.
Yeah, it's 3.
Just so that I could watch.
3 came out
in a row.
today.
Yeah.
Today was a good one. A lot of action right off the get go. Some interesting character work. Their acknowledgement of a third character that we do not know about. Kinda.
Ooh.
We see more of the Egyptian gods. So basically, it's about Egyptian gods. If you've not heard anything about it, but you will. You'll get into it. I don't want to spoil too much for you, but
I will watch it for sure.
It's some good stuff. Oscar Isaac does a pretty good job in it, I think. And I'm a hard guy to impress, but he's doing it pretty well.
This is true. You are hard to impress.
It's for a great reason. You got to be good. You just got to be good. You can't have any faults. Unlike me, you know.
No
I'm
faults.
just
Wow,
pure.
this is like
You know, it's how it has to be sometimes. You know, if you know, you got to be great. It's very bright in my house right now because I have all the lights on,
I
especially
know
the studio lights.
you seem like you're struggling. There's probably sunglasses near you somewhere.
No,
That
they're
would
my
look pretty
car.
cool. Oh.
No, all the cool stuff's downstairs, probably packed away. There are a lot of cool stuff up here, but like, what else we got? Like you can't see it on the. Oh, ow! Oh, like this thing. It's kind of cool.
What
From the
what
Mandalorian.
is that?
Banana,
Oh.
the ATT, or whatever the fuck they're called. From it's from the Mandalorian episode. So he's right there on the foot somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
then the other thing. I think there's one inside too. Yeah, a little guy inside.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now let's not break it. Probably will. So, but yeah, so that's cool stuff around here. So yeah, Moon Knight's pretty
Yep.
good.
Just no sunglasses.
What?
I said just no sunglasses, which is what you
Just no
need.
sunglasses. No, no. What else is on TV? We got Survivor. It's always fun.
Yes.
I hate it, but
I'm
it's
not
fun.
caught up.
It's fine.
Don't get mad at me.
It's fine.
I tried to watch when I was at your house on the weekend, dog sitting, and I couldn't figure out how to do that on your like really complicated TV. So I just rewatched a bunch of Kimmy Schmidt.
You know how easy that would
Yeah.
have been for you?
So
Like all you had to do was find the remote for the receiver, which is pretty obvious which one it is, and then hit cable, the button that says cable, and then use the Rogers
is that
remote
how you do
I
it?
use, and then I use Rogers as my TV provider, and it's
Yeah.
pretty straightforward.
Uh-huh.
It's there. Literally all I
Well,
had
you
to
know
do.
what? I kept pressing the power button on the Rogers remote and nothing was happening. And then I kept talking to the remote, trying to tell it to turn on and nothing was happening.
So yeah, well, if the TV's
And
not
then
on yet, then you have a problem. Because you have to stand up to turn the TV on.
I don't know.
Because the one sound bar kind of blocks the power. Like it's a whole thing. I don't want to do anything about it.
That was an important
But
that was an important piece of information, Alex. Like I struggled
but
so hard
then
to
you
one
got the
night to
Apple
like
TV
turn
on,
the TV on.
right? So then from that point, if you just told me that, I'd be like, oh, but I got the Apple TV on, which I think you did, and I was probably driving when you said it.
I did get the Apple TV on, but I'm pretty sure the TV itself just turned on by itself. Does that
Yeah,
even
the
make
Apple
sense,
TV will
or did
turn
I do
the
something?
the Apple TV will turn the
Okay,
TV on.
yeah.
And same with the cable thing, but like you have to like stand up to do it. It's a whole thing. But once you have
Okay.
once this receiver and the TV are on, all you had to do is hit cable. Yeah, everyone now how to work my receiver at my house. So have fun.
Yeah, I'm just like I was like, I don't understand what's happening and I don't want to like screw anything up, so I'm just gonna watch Netflix.
That's fair. I mean, I could
Oh
have just
well.
told you, but there was a whole thing. But I'm sure I have told
It's
you that
fine, you were busy.
before.
You probably have. No, but this is a different
But
cable since the last time I was there. I think.
no.
Does that make sense? Did you change your
No.
cable?
No.
You have a remote that you can talk to though, so that's different for sure.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, anyways,
It doesn't really matter. I will catch up
But-
on Survivor tonight after
yes,
this.
yes. You have a lot of plans to do tonight. And you got to catch up on Survivor. You got to play Mario Kart. What are you gonna do?
I can do that. I can do those at the same time.
It's true. This is all true. But yeah, Survivor's been fun. I hate it. I keep losing characters, but I won't say who I have. So, this is really annoying, and it's really shitty, really shitty. But why one
feel like I'm
person
doing
could
pretty
win
good.
it all? You never know. Unfortunately, yeah, you are, and it's really quite annoying. Because you don't watch. So, if you were
do
watching it,
watch,
then it
just
wouldn't be bad. Well, yeah.
I just watch it later.
It's
Two
like
at
we
a
have one
time.
person in our group that hasn't seen any episodes yet, and she's doing just as good. So that's annoying
Who's that?
as well. Tori. She's
Maybe
gone.
she
She
was
has 2
playing.
people. You have 3, and so does Joe has 3. So that's cool. Me, Megan, me and Ronnie have 1 left. Megan has 2 left, I think. And so does Tori. And so
That's
this is
funny.
so fun. This is so fun for everyone else. Even though I won last year, I will still win. I can still win. Don't get me wrong. Don't underestimate one person left. But yeah, what else we got going
Who
on
is it?
TV world? I'm sorry, what?
Who's your last person
Do you want
that
me
you
to
have
tell
left?
you really? I have Drea left.
Actually, no. Okay, you're right. You're right. Never mind.
It's
Oh,
silly.
you have who?
I told you. Drea. The
Oh,
the
really? Okay.
Olympian. Was she an Olympian? I don't know. She just did some sort of track thing. Point is, she's doing great. So
Yeah.
her
you're
tribe,
right.
not so much. There's also wrestling. We can talk about wrestling, but yeah, where's the fun of wrestling? You know, people love wrestling. WrestleMania was last
Go
week, 2
for it.
weekends
You
ago.
went to the thing. Yeah, that's so awesome. Talk about it.
I didn't go to anything. I was just watching it.
Didn't you go to the thing at the Odd? No?
No.
No, I'm crazy.
Who has time for that? I did once.
That's my bad. I
But
thought you actually went to it.
road shows are okay. They're just not, they're predictable. Nothing can change there usually. There will only big road shows only happen at things that change or happen there at Madison Square Garden road shows or
Right.
the big city ones. Not
It's not
Kitchener,
gonna happen
Toronto.
in old Kitchener, Ontario.
No.
Yeah.
It could. That'd be hilarious. But no. It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Are you eating a cup of noodles? What are you doing there, bud?
No, I'm drinking. I'm drinking out of this nice little pottery cup that I made a couple weekends or a few weeks ago, and I took a sip, and there's a weird bump in the thing, and I thought something was going into my mouth, and it freaked me out. But it was just my shitty pottery skills.
That seems unsanitary. Anyways,
I washed it.
yeah, well, yes. Wash, clean. What was the difference? We'll slide into the movie world. Why not? Because we got nothing else on TV here going on. At least for me. I don't know.
True.
Um.
Oh, I guess I could talk about how I've watched all of the episodes that are on, I think it's Disney, of How I Met Your Father. And
Why?
it's
Okay, hold on.
truly
You watched
terrible.
that, but you haven't watched Survivor. There's a whole thing here. We really should discuss your viewing choices here.
Well, you see,
One, you
I
have
always
money
forget about
verse
Survivor.
on.
No, I'm just kidding. They're short episodes, which is also kind of why. And it's a little bit of a train wreck, so I think that's part of the appeal. It's pretty bad. It's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
we all could have told you that. Everyone listening or watching could have told you that. Every single person.
I guess I should show up more often.
Not even that. You could have literally just said, "Hey, to anyone on the street, should I watch How I Met Your Father?" Everyone would have been like, "No," and kept moving on with their day. You literally could walk down King Street and be like, "Hey, should I watch How I Met Your Father?" And somebody would have been like, "Are you stupid?"
I don't want to be
they would have
that
been
crazy guy yelling in the street.
You already are. So there's not the point. So in the end, I guess it's over now, isn't it? The show's over. There was a season finale or
I
something,
don't know.
wasn't there? I don't know. You watched it. You tell me.
Maybe it's not on line yet. Because I'm not watching on cable.
Not.
I'm just watching on, Disney. I think it's on Disney.
It is. Well, it's on Hulu or whatever, right? So it would be on Disney in the end for Canada. Yeah, the last episode was March 15th, I'm pretty sure. So have you watched 10 episodes of it?
It doesn't feel like I've watched that many. I don't know. I'd have to go. Oh, I can check on here. One moment.
Did
but you can move on to.
did Sophie over here, Jesse, say I love you, Sophie?
Ooh, no.
Well, spoiler alert, that
Fun.
happens. So yeah, I don't know where you are then.
Let's see. Continue. How I Met Your Father. Oh yeah, see, I am. Oh, is it gonna start playing? No, okay. I have watched. Oh, there's only 7 episodes on Disney right now. So I've watched
Uh,
6 episodes.
so the rest are coming.
That's
The
why.
rest will come soon.
Perfect.
There you go. Apparently somebody shows up. I don't know. Oh, I know who shows up. Oh, stupid character.
The father?
Maybe. It's a character from the first one, from the first show, but you don't really remember. Might
Oh.
not remember him.
I watched it like 100 times, so hopefully I will.
But anyways, I'm just reading the plots. Like I'm not really gonna watch this show.
Oh,
Never say
okay.
never, but
Don't bother.
oh, maybe it's a different one. It's the same character, but what? Yeah, it's a different character. See, all right, I give up now. That's a lot of reading,
That
and I
was
don't
fun.
have time for it. It might be the same character, it might not be. It's very confusing the way it is, and I just don't want to ruin it. For all our big How I Met Your Father fans. Yeah. That's TV. I started watching Space Force 2, season 2. It's still not
Oh,
funny.
yes. Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
why I watched the first one,
Oh.
but I did. Wasn't very
Oh,
funny.
you don't like it.
But I start something, I gotta
Mm.
finish it. You can't just stop.
Yeah,
You can't
because you
just stop.
never
You gotta
know.
see
It
how
might
you
get funny.
gotta see it through. I don't know. I'm not a big Steve Carell fan. I know a lot of people are, but not for me. You know?
Like, I wasn't a big
You know?
fan of The Office. I
Mm.
never really got into it myself. But I did, from what I like, the snippets of Space Force that I saw, I thought were okay. I haven't watched, like, I maybe watched one full episode, um, but I haven't invested too much time into it. But yeah, like, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Steve Carell. I'm just not like a diehard person for him. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, he's so funny. Michael, whatever the fuck his name was so like the best character ever. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people are into it, some people aren't. I don't get it. I'm into
Yeah.
each. Oh my god, what's going on? Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I get it, but it is what it is. People love Parks and Recs. I didn't. I didn't watch it. Let's be real. I watched it.
Yes.
I tried to watch the first season. This is before my rule of starting things and finishing them because that I don't think I'll ever go back to it because that's bored the absolute piss out of me. So, I guess people related to it. I did not. But that's just me. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. Am I the problem? I can't be the problem. Well, we'll slide into the
You were
whole
gonna talk
movie
about
game.
movie stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. What's happening in the movie stuff? Yes. Very much so, yes. Well, what's coming out? We've got Fantastic Beasts coming out soon. If it's not already out. I can't remember when that movie comes out. I think it comes out this weekend. Let's find out. Be better prepared.
Is it a continuation, this one, of the previous like 2 or however many there were,
Yep.
or
So this is Fantastic
it
Beasts.
is? Okay.
The Secrets, or just Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore. The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Oh, it is that one. Okay, cool.
Yes. This is the third in its franchise. This is the one where they kicked out Johnny Depp, then had Matt Mikkelsen replace him to play
Right.
Gilbert Grindelwald. Gellert Grindelwald. Oh, I don't know. Anyways, love interest of Albus Dumbledore. This is the first time they've actually he says, "I love you." He said it in the trailer, which I mean, I feel like it's like a ruining moment, very positive moment for gay people and Harry Potter. Fuck you to what's her face, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
J.K.
keep it a
Rowling. Yeah, yeah.
surprise. Maybe keep it a surprise or something. But trailers are trailers. I think it comes out tomorrow. What day is it today? It is the 13th. It was release date of April 15th. So you can actually watch it on the 14th because that's how movies work. I don't know if you know that.
Yay!
They have a release date, but then you can watch it the day before if it's big enough. If it's a big enough movie, like
Yeah,
like
you
one of
can
these
you can
movies.
go to like the midnight one or whatever, right? On
They
the
don't really even
Thursday
do that
before.
anymore. They just do it. They just do it at regular times. So like 7, 9, 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Why not just
Yes.
why? Whatever.
I don't know. It's because they get it, and they were like, "Well, let's make money off of it, make more money off it regularly." Because some people don't want to go out on a Friday. It's easier to see it on a Thursday. Skip the craziness of a Friday. Not all of us can be free on Fridays.
This is
Not all
true.
of us can be free
Yeah.
Thursdays, but that's what it is. It is what it is.
It's probably
It is what it is.
more likely that you'd be free on a Thursday than a Friday if you're not free on Friday. Actually, I guess that's not true. I don't know.
It's not necessarily how the restaurant industry works.
Exactly. You're not free ever.
No, really not. But speaking of Fantastic Beasts, Ezra Miller, it's scheduled to do for like 5 films. It was like once they got announced they were going to do 5 films. I guess they're really banking on this one to be a success because if it is not, they're going to cancel the rest of them, which makes sense.
Oh wow.
I don't feel like it's going to be a success. So, because everyone's really upset with Ezra Miller, there's a whole thing. He's having a meltdown somewhere. Got arrested. Warner Bros. Doesn't even like him
Oh.
anymore, and he's the Flash. So people want him out as the Flash. They want the Netflix, not I guess Netflix in Canada, but the CW show to play him, which is he's a good Flash. He's a good Flash. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
what's going on with that Ezra Miller character? I don't think he's gonna have much of a career after this, unfortunately. Getting arrested,
I would
saying
have to look
stupid
up
things.
Hold on. I gotta look up who he is because I don't know him by name.
Well,
Ezra
if you saw
Miller.
the other Fantastic Beast, he's the kid with the dark powers.
So I
He's
didn't watch them, to be honest. Like, I tried really hard and I just couldn't get into it. Like, they were in maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I can't be. Like the first one, they're in New York and stuff, right? And
yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
New Yorker witches, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
it's just not for me. Let's just stick with the British witches and wizards and such.
Yeah, because magic's only
Just
in one place of the
yeah,
world.
yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, no, I just couldn't get that into it, but I like the idea of like the Dumbledore backstory.
yeah, so
So
there's a lot
I
to
don't
it.
know.
It's like a whole thing about it. It's like the whole purpose of it, which I don't understand why they. Anyways, whatever. Um, It could like they should have made it to like a mini series or something and done it differently. Like have this
Hmm.
Dumbledore storyline in something else, and then kept it to the Beast thing for the one movie, and done all this other stuff. Really expand the universe of Harry Potter. But
Harry Potter.
you never know. Uh, but yeah, Ezra Miller. There's not really a lot of things he's done other than be the Flash and um this. So
Right.
from what I'm aware of, did you look him up? Did you see who he was?
Yeah, I still don't recognize him, which is weird. He likes to dress up a lot though. It's very interesting. He's got
Yes,
some
yes,
crazy
yes.
outfits. Uh,
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
but
Uh,
yeah, something
yeah, he
about a
was intense.
restraining order sounds intense.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. What else we got? What else is he in? Other than Justice League and all that stuff. Yeah,
I
not
don't
really a
know.
lot of stuff, man. We need to talk about Kevin. I remember that being popular. He was in Californication for a bit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Uh, speaking of Harry Potter, Daniel Grafka said he's not really into playing Harry Potter again right now. Um, never say never, he says, but right now he's kind of done with the character. We'll see where it goes. I mean, they haven't. There's no plans or anything, but I'm sure they. I know they were planning on doing another TV show for Harry Potter, but it's really undescript of what they're doing with it. Everyone was kind of hoping it'd be like a
Hmm.
original cast thing, but I don't know.
I don't even know if you can, like, I guess you could. You could just do it with them as, grown-ups now, but I don't know. I think that we need to all just kind of move on from the Harry Potter fanatics. It was great while it lasted, but all these reunions or sort of like revisiting these older shows, it just doesn't go well. Like when they did the Friends reunion, I thought it was so stupid. I mean, I wasn't really a fan of that show, so maybe that's why, but um and I know it's not a series, it's just a reunion. But even the like Harry Potter reunion thing after however long, 20 years since the first movie, which is insane. Um I was just like, what's the point of this? Like it's just so like unnecessary, it feels like. They could
Yeah,
have made it
I
half
mean,
an
people
hour. It
want
was
to see
like
these
3
things.
hours long.
Yeah, well, people want to hear these stories. Very sad, emotional stories of being a horrible, like having a horrible childhood as a this. Maybe they did have a horrible childhood. I don't know.
True. Like that part was
Like hearing that Emma
I guess
Watson wanted to quit after the
interesting.
third one. She wanted to
Yeah.
quit, and she was convinced
Yeah.
otherwise, and it worked out for her 'cause she made more money, and now she doesn't have to do anything the rest of her life. Um,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not true, but I know she's doing other things, but it's a whole different thing, right? Life.
Life. But yeah, I don't know. I think that we can just like maybe lay Harry Potter to rest, do things like they're doing with the Fantastic Beasts that are like related but not directly
Hmm.
um
Hmm.
to those old characters that we know and love so much. Just let them become part of history instead of keep trying to keep them alive. They got to die eventually.
Well, I mean, they made the play. I mean, apparently the play is fucking. I haven't read it, but apparently it's really stupid. Um, Something about like time travel and changing history completely, and it's a whole mess. And it's like, okay,
Oh dear.
yeah, I don't know. It's like a whole thing where they stop like Harry being born or so. I don't remember. It was not Harry, but somebody not being born and or something. I don't fucking know. I should read it, but I don't want to. So there's that.
That was the
Um,
James Potter something or other, like I did read
the
it.
cursed child.
I
He goes back to meet his
Yes.
grandparents or something.
Yeah, I didn't
Or
like it at
something.
all. It was really weird. I don't even really remember it, but I remember being like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's also weird reading a play. Like I think I always hated that in school, like reading Shakespeare, because it definitely just doesn't translate as well as it being, acted out.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of the issue. Maybe if they had released it as a novel, it would have been different. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe. Big news for all Batman fans. The Batman will be on streaming services April 18th. Next
Oh,
week.
that's dope for me.
Next week. Crave TV.
Yeah.
HBO Max. Should be there. It's a long one. Get prepared. Take those energy
Well,
drinks.
at least this way I can pause it.
It's true. Take you
Yeah.
10 years to watch it. Um,
Accurate.
if anyone else is interested, the Green Knight, which is uh, you know, a fantasy movie, kinda based off a poem on the back of the old Knights of the Round Table sort of situation. It's now free on Amazon Prime to watch. So if you want a weird experience, go watch that. It was really weird, but creative. It was creative and artistically well done, but very fucking weird. You have to be very smart to understand it, I think, and I'm not one of those people. So
Okay.
good luck.
Oh my goodness.
What else we got in the movie news? So Thor Love and Thunder has finally broke
Yeah.
so many records by not releasing a trailer this close to its release date. Which I hope they never do, because this will be just the best thing they do.
Yeah. I kind of agree.
It'd be great if they just don't, because it comes out in July 8th. That is in 4 months?
Something
No,
like that.
3
Yeah.
months.
3 months.
Just under,
Yeah.
just over 3 months, right?
Just under.
Maybe even less than 3 months. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3 months. So that's crazy. Like, Spider-Man almost made it to that, and then they released one 3 months before it came out. So I hope they just do like this really fake trailer and just do like nothing, because I think all the
Yeah.
characters are going through major different looks. Like all the looks are going to be different. So a lot of people just like keep them secret. Let's wait until we see the movie to see what they look like. Because Thor obviously has to lose all his hair and his weight. Natalie Portman's gonna get jacked apparently for this.
I didn't know that was possible for her.
Yeah, crazy little.
Like, not that she's like huge. I just mean like she's so skinny. It's weird when you think of like
vegans, you know.
somebody so skinny. Yeah, getting jacked.
Yeah, well, those Israeli people, you know, they can do what they get to do. She's an Israeli born American actress. One of the only like 10 Asian countries to have like from Asian born country winners of an Oscar. So that's kind of crazy. So good for her. Good for her. Except for the vegan part, but whatever, that's fine. But yeah, you got lots of people. Got obviously we're gonna see Chris Pratt back in there. Christian Bale is playing the villain. He's playing Gore the Goddess. Gore the God.
Yes.
And obviously we have Valkyrie still coming back. Matt Damon's in it for some reason. Russell Crowe's in it for some reason. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
What is Luke Hemsworth?
It's his brother.
Like,
there's 4
what's
of
he
them.
gonna do in it? I know.
He's probably the
was
star.
He in the
he's
other
like
ones?
So you know that like theater troupe that they always have.
Yes.
Yeah. Like in the third one when they're doing that theater, so there's a fake Hella as well. Like Melissa McCarthy's playing fake Hella. I assume there's another actor group or something that's playing them or something.
Oh, okay, and it's gonna be like
Matt Damon played Thor, because Matt Damon played Thor there in that one, or Loki. He played Loki, and then his brother played Thor. So we'll see. We shall see.
I'm excited. I love Thor, so as we know.
There's rumors of Ruffalo being back in it, like the Hulk. The Grandmaster's supposed to be back in it. A lot of obviously the Guardians are going to be in it because of the whole thing where he went with the Guardians. So fun times for everyone. Fun times for everyone.
Super fun.
So we'll see that in July. But before that, we got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in May. And that one's going to be crazy because so many things could happen in this one. And get your tickets now. They're on sale. They were on sale last week, but they're on sale now. Still on sale.
Did you get yours?
I'm not going to buy them after this.
Nice.
I meant to buy them earlier, but I forgot. So... But yeah, we're going to do that May 5th. I'm going to see it. It comes out on May 6th, but I'm going to watch it on May 5th because, you know, that's the cool thing to do. Try to see it before everyone else. You know, I don't have patience. So this one's a big one. Like, there's lots of characters coming. And I keep saying it's a big one, but it's not going to be the longest one. But it's going to be a big one. Yep.
Well, the shorter the better, in my opinion.
Anyways, movies are movies, you know. Movies are movies. Lots of cameos supposed to be in this one. Sam Raimi, who did the original Spider-Mans, directed it. So everyone's expecting to see Toby again. Did you ever see No Way Home? Spider-Man, No Way Home. Spider-Man, No Way Home.
No, I did not.
So spoiler alert: all the Spider-Mans came
No.
back. If you have not seen it, if you have not seen the facts that they all come back by now, then you need to get on the internet or off of it. I don't know which one's worse.
Probably a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Yeah.
On the right parts of the internet would be good.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh wow. Okay, computer, relax. Yeah, not a lot of movie stuff going on either that I really know about. Man, I'm drawing blanks here, guys. Like I got much going on. You got any information?
I have zero information.
That's fair. That's fair. Will Ferrell joined Margot Robbie for the Ryan Gosling in the Barbie movie coming out next year. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. Oh,
That's super weird. I guess we could take a moment to pay our respects to Gilbert Gottfried, who has passed away at 67, I believe he was. It's very sad. He's one of the best for sure in the biz.
Well, Bob Saget.
So,
No, I can't say that
cheers.
joke because it's inappropriate for this. So, anyways,
Probably.
yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was out last week and it's killing the box office. So that's fun. Jim Carrey, always good, always good.
Right. Good to see he's still, doing stuff. He's a little crazy, but he's still doing stuff.
It's true. It's true.
Nice.
It's true. If you're a big fan of the Fast and Furious series, I don't know why, but I know some people are. Be my guest.
Get a life.
Brie Larson's joining it. She's gonna be in Fast and Furious 10. So cool. Well,
better late than never, I guess, eh?
I mean, some people would like to, you never know. What else we got? We got much out there, man. Movies are movies. Everybody wants, all they keep talking about is Spider-Man 4 for the Sam Raimi with Tobey Maguire or Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 3. That's all everybody keeps talking about. And I don't care. Like, either make it or don't. Like, I don't know why you're going to revisit film franchises from decades ago. Like, I get it for, something for, No Way Home, but for the standalone movies, nah, I'm good, brah. I'm good.
Oh my
gosh. Yeah, so so big thing right now in the acting world is people hating on method actors, and everyone seems to stem this from Jared Leto's career, because apparently he took like a 45-minute bathroom breaks and stuff like that. I don't know how that has to do, because he would walk around on set with still a cane and crutches, even though he was fine. He's totally normal, but his character is all messed up, right? So he would take forever to do stuff, which slows down production. So a lot of actors now are coming out just talking about how egregious the idea of method acting is unnecessary, and if you're playing a character, so why you need to sometimes just let it go and just
you're
you're
an actor, right? So you should be able to just act that when it's needed, right? I get it. I think I understand. I see a little bit of both. So if you sort of doing the method acting thing is not going to hinder production or make like big delays and stuff like that, then sure, why not? Like just go for it. But it seems a
Like,
little bit ridiculous to take 45 minutes to go to the bathroom just because you're staying in character. Like that just seems
well,
really
like there's
unnecessary.
other things. Like when he was on Suicide Squad, he was like setting goat heads to people or and shit like that. Like just being
Oh
fucking
my
crazy.
god, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people were like, like you have to create a safe workplace regardless. So like if you're being a character that's an asshole, usually you're just being an asshole. So like you don't need to. It's uncomfortable and unprofessional for other people. But
Yeah, like I think
so
there's method acting and then there's just like being ridiculous, and it sounds like he's
yeah.
just being ridiculous, which is not overly surprising. I can't stand that dude. Um yeah, I think like there's lots of people that probably do method acting and do it appropriately.
Yeah. Um.
I don't have any examples. I was going to use Heath Ledger, but then he went and killed himself. So like I don't know. That's not
Well, he
really
didn't kill
great.
himself. He just died because of what he was doing. Um. Or lack of doing. I don't know. I can't really put a finger on that. But yeah, method acting can like ruin people. Like there's a lot of people like Christian Bale kind of does it sometimes, and it just it gives a bad environment sometimes.
Right.
But moving on to bad environments, Will Smith has been um not allowed to go to the Academy Awards for 10 years.
10
That was
years.
their
It's
ruling. That was their ruling.
How do you feel about it? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this.
About what? Like what necessary? Like the ruling?
Yeah, like do you think that's fair? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think he should also get his Oscar back? Like
Well, I mean, no. Like if we were gonna make give people Oscars back for their wrongdoing, Harvey Weinstein and would be giving back all his, and he hasn't. So, and there's also what's his face, the director, my friend Sean, who raped little girls. I don't remember his name.
oh my god.
It's not worth it. But he hasn't given his Oscar
Clearly,
back
yeah.
either. So I'm not really
No,
worried about that. I
exactly.
mean, like the performance is performance. If he deserved it, he deserved it. I haven't seen the movie yet. It's on Crave for Canadian watchers, so go and watch it if you'd like. But yeah, the fact that he was even allowed to stay in the room, the whole thing, right? They keep bringing that. We don't need to keep talking about it, but the fact that he was allowed to stay in the room and then they gave him a standing ovation was fucking ridiculous. So, because if it was anybody else, any other situation, they would have been arrested and kicked out. Like if he did that at any other concert or a comedy show, he would have been kicked out and arrested.
For sure.
They
Yeah.
said they asked him to leave. You don't ask somebody to leave; you tell them to leave. There's a difference.
You tell them you can
Um,
go. Yeah.
It just shows how careless Hollywood is sometimes and ridiculous when it comes
But
to the rewards.
I do agree with that. I think like the punishment should have been he has to leave, he can't stay, and maybe get banned for like a couple of years. I think 10 years is insane. Like I don't really care about the Oscars at all. I don't care who's there. I don't really I mean, we watched it a couple of years ago. That was pretty fun. I didn't watch it this year. And I wish I did. The next day when I was reading all the news, I was like, damn, kind of wish I had tuned in. But I think 10 years is just like it just seems so excessive.
Well, he's out of the
But what do I
academy.
know?
He's retired for the academy anyway, so he wouldn't be allowed to vote or do anything anyways. So he wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to
he's
go
just
events
there.
anyways.
Yeah.
So, but now everyone else is just kind of dropping his project. I'm sure in like 2 or 3 years we'll see a resurgence of him. Like a slow resurgence of him. It's not like this was just some bad moment for him as a publicist moment, right? So we'll give it a little bit for people to forget. Not really forget, but you know what I mean? Like,
And I think
okay,
like
this happened.
in the
Something else
grand
as big is gonna happen. So
for sure. And in the grand scheme of things, like this is probably the worst thing he's done in public ever and in his whole career. Like
yeah,
you don't hear about Will Smith causing shit ever. So
yeah. The
I
people
think
that are trying to
this is
make
really
this
off
bigger
topic.
into, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, I think my cat's really confused about why I keep talking to myself. And it's funny because
Yeah,
he's
well,
like, he keeps fussing. Go to sleep.
yeah, well, it's a cat, so you don't get them. Anyways, um, yeah, I mean, the people who take it too far and take it into racial issues and other
So
things, I'm
silly.
just
Yeah.
like, it's just ridiculous. And that's where I draw the line. Like you take it away from an actual moment, from actual stupid stuff. Like this was a guy on just two men being stupid. Well, one man being stupid, and the other
Yeah,
one, and the
100%.
one being ignorant. If he knew that this was a situation, if he didn't, then he was just making a joke. So and it was a good joke. What's wrong with G.I. Jane? It was a very good, funny. It was a good movie.
I
Actually, I've never
laughed.
seen it, um, but from what I hear, it's a very powerful movie for women. Anyways, uh, but not to be
Yeah.
decided. But yeah, 10 years, go on. Probably won't be missed. The only big issue will be next year who's going to present his Oscar, but we'll see what happens because the winner always presents the next year. It's a whole lottie da. That's why there was such a big fanfare for when Anthony Hopkins showed up because he won the year before. Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah,
Well, maybe they'll
yeah,
get Chris Rock too.
yeah. Maybe that'll be the funniest thing ever.
That would be amazing.
Um, what else we got going on? Movie wise, it's not what is the big Bill
Skarsgård?
Skarsgård? Yeah. He is going to be starring in the Crow reboot.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's going to be taking over the character that the Brendan Lee was playing before he got killed on set.
Killed. Yeah, very sad.
Yes. The same person who did the recent Uncharted film is going to be directing it, and it should be interesting. If you liked it, his version of Pennywise, then yeah, he can do
Yes.
stuff. So
Yeah. That's
we
pretty cool.
shall. Um, man, this site I'm on doesn't all my news stuff is like the worst. So yeah, that's movie news. That's really all I got going on, man. I don't know what else we got going on. What are you doing these days? What are you watching? What are you playing? What are you seeing? Nothing. Cool.
Not a whole lot. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of old seasons of Below Deck, which is a reality like trash TV guilty pleasure of mine. Um I like it because I like things that take place on water, and I like dumb drama, and I like watching, like, I'm not in the service industry, but I enjoy watching it happen. And basically Below Deck is about these ridiculous like mega yachts that get chartered by super rich people for like 3 days. So it's usually like 2 nights and a day kind of thing, like two full days and then a day, and then they're done. They're gone for their trip. So it's all about what goes on while these mega yachts are being chartered, and it's just like very entertaining for me.
Yeah,
And then of
figure
course
life
like
out.
in listen, I have to like do the most boring job of all time, all day, every day. So this is my just like funny, stupid relief
Look, I'm
thing.
not ragging on
Um,
you for what you're watching,
yes, you are.
but watch better shows.
It's okay.
Um,
It's okay.
is it?
Playing, I've just been playing like Mario Kart, as per usual. I've been revisiting Animal Crossing a little bit still. That's about it. I haven't purchased any new games or anything yet. Um, but maybe I will. I don't know what to get though for the
Well, you
Switch.
still have
That's all I
Matt's
have.
Breath of
So
the Wild that you have to play.
I sure do. Yes, I do have that.
Mhm.
I should do that.
But that's up to you, I guess, in the long run.
Maybe I'll start it tonight. I got a big night ahead of me.
Or you can always download WWE 2K22. It's on sale on the for everyone else. I don't know what if even if it's on sale and play on Switch. I don't even know if it's on Switch, but I'm pretty sure it is. So wrestling games are always fun.
Oh,
I
I guess
recently
another thing
purchased
I've been
it,
doing, which is
but
oh, you did. Sorry, carry on.
yeah, but that's all I got. I haven't played it, so
Oh,
it was on sale.
I
so.
haven't seen it on the Switch on the like Nintendo shop, so I'm not sure. But another thing that I've been doing, it's not really. It's I guess it's kind of a game. I'm in a fantasy baseball league this season. Um, it's it's kind of crazy. Like I've never done a true fantasy league before. I've done like sports pools and stuff, but never an actual league where I was like in a draft and I had to draft players to my team. I must say I have a pretty baller team. I lucked out pretty good with that. But then you actually have to like set your lineup every day. It's baseball, so they play every day basically. There's always games happening. So it's kind of crazy, but it's fun. And that's something that's been on my mind that I've been paying attention to, watching lots of
Well, I'm
baseball.
glad you enjoy it because baseball is the goddamn worst sport in the world. Is it though? But it is. It is.
I
but it
enjoy
isn't.
it.
Well, that's good. At least you're doing something, you know?
Yeah. What about you? Anything new and exciting in your media world?
No. No, just working. Gotta work, gotta pay the bills. There's just so much
Mhm.
going on with work, being it is that time of year, plus, people getting sick and stuff. It is what it is. It
Yeah,
is what it
what
is.
it is.
Well, I think that's what we're gonna have to call it for today.
For
I
today.
hope you enjoyed this show, this random, unenthusiastic banter that we've had. I'm sure there's more to it to come. We haven't given up
Maybe
yet.
next week.
We'll make videos soon, eventually. Who knows? Time has to permit it, and time has not permitted it. People are getting
This is
married.
true.
People are having things, you know, um, parties and whatnot.
It is a busy couple of months coming up for this little crew here.
Yeah, so much work. So much work. I don't care. It's fine. It's all good. Everyone else can, live the dream. I don't know where I'm going with that. So I'm going to stop rambling. We're just going to keep going, and that'll be it. See you the next time. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Tell us what you like, what you
Yeah,
don't
do
like,
all
what you
the
not hated, what
things.
you want. Comment, do all the fun stuff. Watch things, then tell us that you watched it, and then tell me if you liked it or not. All the fun stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
play
bye.
things.
Bye bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.